place our elbow a little close to the knee, by putting the pressure and pressing down on the leg, we get a break as well. So if you get someone who's like being a little bit stubborn, or if they're just used to the pain, and again, I keep going back to this, you do just get used to the pain at some point. But the closer I go to the kneecap here, yeah, you're not relying on pain as much, but you can still open the guard. So a couple of things we just need to be careful of. We're never taking our head over here. Okay, so if my hip ends up coming up off the mat, I'll change the angle in a second, and my head's in this position, it's going to be a lot easier for Jason to break the posture, because my hands actually are ineffective in this position. Even if I push in, he can still bring his knees to nose and break posture. Okay, so that head alignment's really important. Again, we go back to that pull. It won't allow me to go forward. So everything we're doing is with good posture. Okay, so we open the guard, we come into combat-based position. Alright, so the first guard we're going to learn is the harder guard, and there's a little bit more movement, but it's the better guard to get your head around to start off with. Just because there's no quick movements, there's no exposure of your back and things like that. But everyone will go to the second one first because it's fun, it's exciting, it's a lot quicker. But the first one's the one that you're going to really implement in your game and keep control of the bottom person. Okay, so my knee is currently pointing towards the nose. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to turn my knee, so I just come up a little bit and I'm going to turn my knee out. And unfortunately, it's more pain against the thigh. I'm going to take my shin across the thigh. Okay, so I'm keeping my knee on the mat on this side and the foot on the mat on the inside. Alright, so here, this position. So my foot ends up in this place. So this is a knee overpass. So if you ever hear us shouting, this is what I'm after, a knee overpass. So we're here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my far side arm and go underneath the armpit. This is called an underhook, and we'll use lots of underhooks, okay? So we're just going to get to that position to start off with. So closed, everything's still the same, good posture. Knee over. Before I do any movement, I go a little bit lower and I keep this underhook on this, what we call far side. This is near side because this is the side I'm going to pass to. This is far side because the opposite. Okay, into this position. But just make sure that the shin stays connected to the thigh, this foot stays on the mat and this knee stays on the mat. That's how you're going to be able to pin down the leg. Alright, it hurts. So the first couple of times, you're going to hear a little bit of squealing, a little bit of that kind of thing, because you've got a bony bit going across the thigh. Again, it's the guys who always make the best noises. So we're going to be filming throughout. Give it a go. 1, 2, 3.